Okay, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Here's how you contact the show right here, 706-889-9700. And that's how you contact the show. There's our email address and all the social media ways you can follow the show. And that's a 24/7 number. You can you can text me, say you want to be on the show. We can get you on, or just send me your opinion of what we're talking about. So we're going to wrap this up, and I want to put it like this, okay? So I want to put it all together, all right? So let me try to get this together at the same time, Josh. Let me see if I can get my pictures and my calendar at the same time. So one more time, and we'll move on. Now, it's Black History Month. How do Democrats feel about abortion? They don't care. They do not care. They do not care if you decide to have an abortion on day one. They do not care if you decide to end the life after the birth actually takes place, as they're keeping the baby, not fetus anymore to them, baby comfortable. They don't care, okay? They're fine with that, all right? They will champion that under women's health, okay? Health care. And Planned Parenthood does not care how many babies are murdered a year. And they really don't like when it gets down to the point that it's separated and the knowledge, it becomes public of how many black babies in the black community are aborted. All right? They don't like you knowing that. So they believe in abortion until after birth. That came out this week. But they cannot run with it. They know that. Okay? They can run campaigns on a woman's right to choose. Democrats know they can do that, and they will. They'll run campaigns with a woman's right to choose as part of her body and part of her decision for her health care, and it's not you, it's her decision. They know they can run with that, and they can, regardless of the argument or not, they can, and for some, that's acceptable, all right? Let's not debate that. They know they can't run with late term, and they know that the American people are still not on board with our tax money paying for abortions. Now, we both know out here that our tax money goes to pay the light bills at these Planned Parenthood and other operational costs at Planned Parenthood, and then they use the other money for abortions, which realistically we are paying for, okay? They take out of their operating budget and they put our money in that, and that way they say, oh, the American people are not paying for abortions. Not true. But they know there's two losers they have. Late term is a loser for them, all right? And late term is a loser, and the taxes, pay your tax money paying for abortion. What did Virginia do? This Democrat representative, a woman, and this Democrat governor within 2 days gave back the state of Virginia, possibly, if handled correctly, to the Republicans. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Now, Barack Obama did, you might not like when you hear me say a good job, but he did a good job of what he wanted to accomplish. He accomplished what he wanted to. I don't want to call it a good job, all right? By exploding government to a point in Northern Virginia that top part of Virginia up there, Fairfax County, all the Alexandria, all that area up there is so government tied in that it became very, very blue, all the way down to Richmond and all those areas up through there, okay? And that's what they wanted. And you and I watched Virginia move, okay? You and I watched Virginia move. Now pay attention because I know what I'm talking about. We watched Virginia move from red to purple, and they call it purple, but it's really not, to blue. It's very blue now. I mean, it's almost impossible. It's becoming very hard to get a Republican to win Virginia in the presidential. Just stay with me. It is. It's getting very hard to win the governor's race there. And they have done a good job locking up Virginia. And they're moving on down to North Carolina. They're doing a good job locking. Somehow they have to bump over South Carolina because they haven't hurdled South Carolina. But they're moving down and they have the Georgia Blue Plan. Yes, sir, there's a blue plan for Georgia. And it's coming along quite nicely. If you watch what's happening in Georgia, it's one tick away from being blue. Last week, they knew, Democrats knew, all right, that this governor and this representative may have just pushed Virginia back a couple notches to the red. And that would be for Donald Trump, the next governor, the senator, whatever. You got Tim Kaine. You got 2 senators from Virginia, right? Warner. Oh my God, you got Warner and you got Tim Kaine. Democrats. Congressional seats. I mean, what this Governor Northam did last week with this representative, Democrat representative, could have very well pushed Virginia back red in certain areas that they couldn't afford to lose with the strides they made. Now, here's the thing. Democrats could not come out and attack Northam on his abortion comments. They couldn't do it. No way. There's not a Democrat one that's come out and attacked him on his abortion comments. Not one. Not one Democrat has come out and asked him. Now, Ben Sasse, which I said Friday on the show, I'm not really fond of him, but Ben Sasse, some Republicans have really come out on Northam last Wednesday or Thursday and really went after him about his comments and said, you know, you need to leave the office if that's what you think, you need to leave the office. Not one Democrat. You see, Democrats could not come out last week and push him out of office over abortion with their base right now going into 2020. They couldn't do it. They can't even come out against him. But they can come out against blackface. And they can ask him to leave there for that reason. And they can become the heroes. And guess what? If Northam leaves office, they're really getting rid of him, not over the blackface. Let's make this correct, okay? You see number 13, all right, with this guy's yearbook page in college. They're not getting rid of him over this. That's what you have to be clear on. You can't get behind championing getting rid of him over this. Because Democrats are not calling for him to resign over this picture. Democrats created this. All right, let me say this. There's an article out and a tip. All right, this came out February 3rd, all right? So February 3rd, all right, because you're starting to hear, how did this happen? So on Sunday, February 3rd, an article came out, said, a tip from a concerned citizen helps a reporter land scoop of a lifetime. No. The day dumbass Northam goes on there and he says, the baby is delivered. It's not a fetus. You gotta understand, it's not a mass, it's not a blob. It's delivered. It's kept comfortable and resuscitated after the mother makes a decision. Oh, they said, oh, hell no. And the lady says, yes, right up to dilation. Oh, hell. Do you know how many Republican ads that boom is clipped and ready to go for election? They got to get him out now. So that way, the history of him, who he is, everything about him is discredited. He's no good. He never was any good. He's gone. Let's move on. And it's not over this picture, because a tip from a concerned citizen on February 3rd helps a reporter land the scoop of a lifetime. Ralph Northam's page in 1984 yearbook of Eastern Virginia Medical School, in which two people are wearing blackface and KKK costume, must credit obtained by the Washington Post. The reporter who exposed Virginia Governor Ralph Northam's racist yearbook photo said, a concerned citizen led him to the story that has prompted widespread outrage and calls for Democrats' resignation. All right? Patrick Howley, editor-in-chief, Patrick Howley, editor-in-chief of the website Big League Politics, first reported Friday the existence of a photo on Northam's page of his medical school yearbook depicting the figure of blackface standing next to another person in a Ku Klux Klan hood. It's very easy to explain. Howley, 29, nice, he's 29 years old, said in an interview Saturday, a concerned citizen, not a political opponent, came to us and pointed this out. I was very offended by the photo because I don't like racism. A concerned citizen found this photo, sent it to a conservative website, and created such outrage by Democrats at an opportune time to use it as the tool to try to remove the governor because of his what? Comments on abortion? Not a coincidence, folks. Not a coincidence. So one more time, okay? Let's just go with this very quickly. On Monday, the 28th, that's last Monday, the 28th, the representative in the state of Virginia stood on the floor of the House explaining her bill, okay? Good job, Josh. Explaining her bill, okay, that it would in dilation allow for the abortion. Once the woman's reached dilation and starts the birthing process, yes, the bill would allow for abortion. That happened on the 28th. That went viral on the 29th, sparked outrage in this country. On the 30th, Northam, the Virginia governor, on the 30th, he goes on the radio there, okay? That's Wednesday, and says, hey, you know what? The baby is, let me explain this. The baby is delivered. I know you're so tired of hearing this, but it's so disgusting, is delivered, kept comfortable, and then resuscitated if the mother chooses. Whoa, that blew America away. I don't care what you said. Let me tell you something. That blew America away. That sent Democrats into a panic mode in Virginia. What was about to happen? They did not need to see they did not need to see in November Trump wins Virginia and the coattails of Trump pulling in Congress and they did not want election night. Let's stay right here. As soon as he said that, their alarm went off. They did not want election night with all of these roundtable political consultants there wanting to know what happened in Virginia. And, oh, record night in Virginia. This congressional district once was blue, hasn't been red, and the last 12 years has flipped. Virginia has flipped 12 seats in the House. Virginia has flipped, another 6 seats in their Senate. Virginia now has a Republican, whatever. They did not want that used nationally, and it would stir up very conservative states, Texas, Georgia. It would really stir up a lot of these states. This is what Democrats really want. So, boom, their alarm went off. This guy goes Wednesday. It goes so viral on Wednesday. On Thursday, it goes viral that Friday, hey, guess what? This picture surfaces on Friday from a concerned citizen and hits a conservative website. And Saturday and Sunday, all the morning shows on Sunday, and now we are to the 4th, Black History Month, okay? Black History Month, we happen to be in. Perfect reasoning to get rid of this guy. And here we are on Monday, everybody calling for, let's go number 4. And this is just a handful out there. Number 4, all these Democrats are on board calling for his removal from office so they can bring in, number 1, a true Democrat, a true black Democrat, Justin Fairfax, the son of a slave that was owned by Fairfax, and that's his surname. What a scenario the Democrats have put through. And all in the age of Trump. If you hear the reporting, it's all this hatred is in the age of Trump. So the Democrats, along with the media, the corrupt deep state media, as soon as this came out of Northam's mouth on Wednesday, on that radio show, birth, comfortable, resuscitate. As soon as those 3 things came out of his mouth, okay, the deep state media went into alarm. They went into alarm. Democrats went into alarm. They pressed the panic buttons and they said, we've got to do something here now to flip this around, to look good on us during the age of Trump. Because you got to realize, Trump has destroyed this country and everything is racist in 2 years because of Donald J. Trump, according to them. And we can get Mr. Justin Fairfax, the lieutenant governor, could be the black governor just in time for 2020 to save the Democrats and start the healing process. Folks, I'm so damn tired of starting the healing process in this country. If you don't believe this is one of the biggest setups and they do it every damn day, I'm sorry you don't catch on to this. This is just too obvious. The timeline's there. Nothing about this is real. It's about the abortion issue and Republicans taking back Virginia and it looking good for Republicans in the 2020 election. Take a break, Josh.